Mogul Motivation, educating and empowering entrepreneurs 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. This is Mogul Motivation, episode 185. In episode 139, titled The First Trillionaire, we talked about how you have to aim high so that you can still land on a level that you never even imagined before. So aim to be a trillionaire, and even if you don't become a trillionaire, you're still going to be a multi-millionaire at least. In episode 175, we talked about history in the making. You have to make history if you're going to do something that nobody else in your family or your community has done. So you literally are a walking history book before your eyes and before everyone else who is watching you. But there's a common link between these two ideologies: to become the first trillionaire and to make history as you go, as you build this business. There's a common link between these two thought processes. And that link is fear. Fear of heights. We have a natural fear of heights when it comes to our goals, whether it be business, our career, sports, whatever it is that you aspire to do. And I'm not talking about fear of heights as in a roller coaster or a skyscraper. I'm talking about a fear of heights of reaching the top, reaching that pinnacle that you envision in your head, but you're afraid to get there. You're afraid that you might not be able to handle the success. You might not be able to handle the attention you get, the added stress, because no matter how successful, how rich you get, you're always going to have stress. There's always going to be problems. So you're afraid that you might not be able to handle those problems, even though you're not happy with the problems you have now. Or we might be afraid of external issues. People leeching off of us, people trying to use us, people trying to speak negative about us, people trying to demean us, because you know the phrase, the bigger you are, the harder they fall. So the bigger your bank account, the bigger your reputation, the bigger your business, the harder you can fall. We let these things scare us, so therefore we self-sabotage ourselves. We tell ourselves, I'll be happy just making X amount of dollars. I'll be happy if my business can just do this, and then, I'll be set for life. But is that the truth? Sure, there are people who want to genuinely live modest lives, humble lives. There are people like that exist. But you, as a dream chaser, as somebody who wants to be wealthy, as somebody who wants to build a business, are you truly content with that? Do you really just want to live a modest life? Are you really just content with being mid-tier? We're not even reaching your potential. You just want to be mid-tier. Instead of reaching 100%, you're happy with just being at 65%. Is that true? Is that a fact? Ask yourself that. Are you truly happy with that? I'm not. I can answer the question for myself. I'm not happy with that. I don't want to be mid-tier. I don't want to just be enough. I don't want to just be content with having my business at a certain level that's keeping me comfortable. I want to reach that pinnacle. I want to be the person that my mind has told me I can be ever since I was a kid. I want to be successful. I want to be wealthy. You see, we can't let the fear of us potentially not being able to handle more problems, like Biggie said, more money, more problems. We can't let the fear of others stunt our growth and our potential. We can't self-sabotage ourselves anymore. We can't have this fear of heights anymore. We have to embrace our potential. We have to embrace what we can do. It's not about nobody else. It's about us. You only live one life. And there is no reset button. Really think about that. There is no reset button. This isn't a PS4. This is not an Xbox One. You can't just start over when things don't go right. So when you understand that you only have literally one life, so therefore, while we're here in this one life, we need to maximize our potential. Don't be content with being middle of the road just because you're afraid of what other people are going to do or try to do to you. Don't be content with being middle of the road because you don't think you can handle it. You can handle it. You're going to be strong enough to repel any external issues and evil that tries to come towards you or your business. Don't have a fear of heights anymore. If anything, people need to fear you. People need to fear the potential you have, the greatness that you have, and the things that you have done already and the things you will continue to do. That's how you need to operate. That's what you need to tell yourself. It's not about, oh, I don't want to be rich or wealthy because I'm afraid of the consequences that come with it. You're going to have consequences now while you're broke. You're going to have consequences while you're middle of the road. So you might as well live your life to the fullest and do everything that you want to do and go hard at it and be relentless 24/7 every single day. That's what we got to do. So get rid of that fear of heights. Get rid of the fear of what negative people are going to try to do to you or say to you. Get rid of the fear of you being incompetent and not being able to handle it. Because one thing for certain, you came this far because of everything you already have equipped in your mind and in your spirit. And as you grow, you're going to continue to get stronger and your arsenal is going to continue to build up. So let go of that fear of heights today. Continue to pursue your potential today. Continue to maximize your effort in your business and your career today, tomorrow, and ever after. So let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. Don't have a fear of heights. Embrace those heights. Go to new heights. Continue to strive to be the first trillionaire. Continue to make history as you grow. That's my message this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'll talk to you next week.